Bună ziua încă o dată. Numele meu este Ramona Tamaș, sunt gazda dumneavoastră pe parcursul acestui webinar, împreună cu colega mea, Evgenia Crițanovska. Colega mea este manager comercial al destinației Creta. Ea este cea care face să se întâmple această minunată destinație în ofertele noastre și care astăzi ne va prezenta diverse insight-uri ale insulei care să ne ajute pe noi să vindem mai bine destinația, să o readucem în prim plan între cele mai vândute destinații ale sezonului, să ne reamintim că insula Creta nu este doar despre plajă și sunetele acestea minunate pe care le-am auzit la începutul acestei prezentări, ci este un mix de istorie, cultură, servicii, de la cele pentru toată lumea, pentru că știți foarte bine, turiștii noștri sunt din toate categoriile de turiști, până la servicii premium pentru cei mai pretențioși dintre turiști. Mai multe informații veți descoperi despre această insulă atât în acest webinar susținut de colega mea Evgenia, dar și participând la aceste up tours pe care noi le organizăm în fiecare an. Cel către Creta va avea loc în 23 mai, cu plecare din București și vă va aduce pe dumneavoastră, cei care alegeți să vă alăturați nouă pe parcursul acestui infotrip, vă va aduce informații noi, hoteluri noi, hoteluri vechi, ce se mai întâmplă la fața locului, care este atmosfera, cum sunt turiștii veniți pe această insulă din toate părțile lumii în acest context internațional care ne provoacă pe fiecare dintre noi în fiecare zi. Către insula Creta în acest sezon zburăm din aproape toate orașele importante ale României. Avem zboruri din Otopeni în perioada 23 mai până în 19 septembrie, de 2 ori pe săptămână, zboruri Tarom și Fly One, iar pachetele, așa cum v-ați obișnuit deja în sistemul nostru online, le găsiți pe 7, 14 și 21 de nopți. Plecare din Cluj-Napoca, începând cu 5 iunie până în septembrie 18, de 2 ori pe săptămână. Zboruri Sky Express, pachete la fel multiplu de 7. Operarea din Iași în acest sezon va fi zbor Sky Express, începând cu 7 iunie până în 20 septembrie. Pachete tot multiplu de 7. Sibiu, începând cu 12 iunie până în 19 septembrie, o dată pe săptămână zbor Sky Express. Timișoara, 11 iunie până în 17 septembrie, tot o dată pe săptămână. Baia Mare, începând cu 11 iunie până în 10 septembrie, o dată pe săptămână zbor Sky Express. Din Brașov zburăm începând cu 6 iunie până în 19 septembrie, o dată pe săptămână, la fel zborul este cu Sky Express, pachete tot multiplu de 7. Din Oradea, operarea va începe în 15 iunie până în 14 septembrie, o dată pe săptămână zbor Tarom. Suceava, 9 iunie până în 15 septembrie, o dată pe săptămână zbor Sky Express. Și Târgu Mureș, începând cu 9 iunie până în 15 septembrie. Acum că am descoperit din ce orașe putem pleca, putem continua, and I will switch in English because my colleague Evgenia is ready to provide you all of this nice information about the island, starting with the localization and ending with details about hotels and optional trips. Please, Evgenia.
Thank you so much, Ramona. And first of all, let me thank you, our participants, for valuable time for interest to Greece and Crete particularly, and definitely to the portfolio of JoinUp, which we have prepared to the season 2026. I got the point, Ramona, that you mentioned that my presentation will include or supposed to include some information about the history, culture, and so on. I do believe that our participants are quite professional. They well know the destination of Crete. So that's why I let myself to skip this information and focus mainly on hotel portfolio. In case, let's say, this information will be missing from our site, we always here and at disposal of our dear colleagues, and we can meet again and let's say to talk about some historical points, some excursion, and so on. But however, during our meeting, I will return to the topic of history, but it will be, let's say, adjacently, not directly devoted time to this page of the presentation, because it's not possible to skip completely the information, but it will be some helpful tool which should add some extra colors in the characteristics in the illustration of Crete as destination. In my perception, based on my expertise, because I am with Greece more than 20 years, to be honest, 27 years, we together with Greece. So I would say that my conscientious life is is going close to Greece. So I do believe that I can bring and share with you some interesting facts and some interesting and helpful information, which might be helpful for the sales and the direct contacts with the customers. So in my perception, Crete is the best universal and ideal door for the acquaintance, for the Latin customers knowing Greece as destination, because Crete is the most universal, I would say even it's a universe, which combines, which adopts, which digests everything. It's a great history with antique period, Roman period, Venetian period, the 19th century, the Ottoman, and everything is mixed, blends, and digested by the history. But for me, it's probably the most colorful and the most visible. It's the Venetian period when Crete, and let's say not the Crete, only the whole territory, modern Greece, was under the control of the Venetian Republic. It's from the end of 14th century until the end of 18th century. So it's quite a long period that cannot skip just with no any traces, with no any, I would say, fingerprints. Then it's definitely the biggest hotel portfolio. Probably it's 1,000, maybe more names. So if, for example, our customer just start knowing, or they just express their wish to spend the vacation in Greece, in my perception, Crete is the best start, because you can propose a lot of names, a lot of properties, hotels at the same time, and it's just up to you and the customers which one would be the most matching to their needs and to their expectations. So we should read it like it's the minor possibility, minor luck to make the mistake from our side. Unlike the rest destinations which JoinUp open, for example, on the Baltic market, on the Moldavian market, because above Crete, we have open Rhodos, we have open Zakynthos, Corfu, and Chalkidiki areas. So let's start to talk about Crete like the universe, like the most matching to all possible needs and expectations from the client. So everything what you see now on the slide, on the left side is the Europe map, on the right side is the colorful map of Greece itself. So our, I would say, a green crocodile, which is swimming in the 4 seas. Let's say it's the most, let's say, I would say, generous island, and the north part is washed by the Cretan Sea. The south part is the Libyan Sea. The west part is the Ionian Sea, and the east part is the Aegean Sea. So we have 4 seas. Our flight land in Heraklion Airport. You know about the Hania Airport, but several years in rows, we just launched the flight program to Heraklion, and a lot of reasons are based on this decision. First of all, because of the hotel data, which our customers, based on the interest from different markets, demonstrate and declare. So you see that today we virtually in our mind will travel to west to east, even we will be on south part of the island in the area where we have talked about some hotels on the south part of Crete. So the longest distance which we will pass today, it will be approximately 90 kilometers to the west part, for example, to Rethymno or to Agios Nikolaos. So I definitely skipped all information about history, about the reasons to spend vacation in Crete, but I cannot let myself to delete everything and just focus on the hotel. Definitely, I have left the photos and the next slides, which are devoted, in my perception, the most beloved, the most atmospheric city of the island in Rethymno, which was based at the end of the 19th century. What you see now, it's a harbor with pedestrian roads that runs from this harbor like a sun rose with no traffic. Yes, it's at a harbor with the courtyards, internal courtyards, and absolutely atmospheric air. So when I had been living in Crete, because I spent approximately 6 years living and working in Crete, in DMC, it was, for me, it was probably the most expecting, the most wishing and admirable day when I spent this, let's say, my day off in Rethymno. Each time when I return to Rethymno, I have found it different. For me, it's again some kind of the miracle and magician Venetian town. That's why a lot of, let's say, it's not only for me, a lot of customers, a lot of tourists, guests, they return and they prefer to stay close to Rethymno because it's definitely a great resort facilities. It's the vibe of the Venetian town with the pedestrian roads, with internal courtyard, with as some kind of the blend coffee smell, the Canarian singing, the birds sing. I will show you. Yes, some artists, some artisans shops, and definitely some brand shops. So it's definitely ideal mix of the all facilities which can brought by the resort and town at the same time. So I just show you and illustrate you what Rethymno is. If, for example, you have not been yet, but it's hard to believe that you didn't visit before Rethymno. So if you didn't, you should just imagine in your mind how it is, and who, let's say, already visited you. For you, it's a great opportunity to recall it how it is, and maybe again to immerse in this atmosphere. So it was not just my wish to share with you my life to Rethymno town, because the next slide and the first hotel which we share with you just 5 kilometers from Rethymno. For me, it's a great product. We have the exclusivity of sales on all markets several years in a row. It's the product which definitely is the bestseller on the all markets, and now I will tell you why. So the name is Kauai. The name of this the property hotel is Banana Moon Boutique Hotel, because it's just 29 rooms. Can you imagine? Just 29 rooms, and it's divided for two parts. I will show you. The first part is the annex, because it was opened just 2 years ago. It's just primary beachfront location. And there are two room categories. It's double annex. I will show you later what it is, what is the interior of these rooms, and the apartment annex, extremely brand new rooms. And the second part across the road, you will see now the main restaurant where the breakfast, lunch, and dinner can be served for our guests. You see the pool, a lot of green lawns. This is the standard double room. Absolutely the personal touch of the hotel. I see, and I was a witness how the management, the general manager, the receptionist, how they close and how they much care about the guests. So as soon breakfast was over, they took the guests and they brought them to Rethymno town without any bus commuting. So it means they do utmost to make our guests happy, to meet and to predict any needs. And you remember, probably you already heard my webinars in the 2025, and I should mention that when during the COVID period was made some survey, some statistics about the reasons why different markets visit, what is the reason why different markets prefer Greece compared to other destinations. Close to 40%. 40% is quite big. Among the other reasons, they have voted and ticked the reason it's the Greek hospitality. So it's the open heart, it's the sincere emotion which Greeks demonstrate and express. So let's return to the reality. It's the second room type. It's the maisonette. I should mention that all room types, they fully equipped with the kitchen corner. In the kitchen corner, they have everything. They have fridge, they have dish, they have cutlery, they have everything what can help them to cook, but except oven. So it means they cannot cook something on the fire. They just, for example, can make the salad. They can boil the water and so on. But however, it's very helpful. What you see now is the new room category. It's the double annex. You see, it's a completely modern interior style. And as I already mentioned, definitely what I have mentioned already, it's about the equipment of the kitchen corner. And this room types, the annex, it's the primary beach location. So it means no any road. What else I should mention? It's the all-inclusive. For the kids, they have mini club, they have playground. One of the rest big advantages and benefit that sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach are free of charge. Can you imagine? So we have all-inclusive with great modern rooms. We have a great rates, value for money. It's definitely bestseller. 5 kilometers from the Rethymno bus station, just 50 meters from the hotel. So everything at disposal of our guests. What I can add? Almost nothing. So just a pity that hotel has only 29 rooms. It's definitely pity to mention it again. So let's skip to the other hotel. Hotel Roxani. Roxani Hotel. It's again value for money. It's among the budget product, one of my favor. I don't, let's say, include the product which I dislike or I wouldn't share with you, Roxani. It's not Rethymno, it's Amudara area. Amudara area is just 6 kilometers from the airport. It's across the road. It's a great rates, and we have a room. Look, please, it's just 3-star hotel with absolutely modern style. Look, who knows Greek, not only Cretan, but Greek portfolio should admit that 3-star hotels, it's just with a good quality, with a good renovation and in a good standard, it's rather a rare case than the common. So that's why if, for example, you have some guests, some customers that, for example, just, for example, the youth, the young travelers, the young guests that are students and they don't have a lot of money in the pockets and they would like to combine a good designed hotels, touristic infrastructure around, because Amudara is definitely has a wide touristic infrastructure, cafe, restaurant, nightclubs, everything, and just 6 kilometers from Iraklio, the capital and the center. So in the bus station close. So for me, it's for the couples, for solo travelers, for everywhere. But definitely it's a good 3-star hotel half board. So you see, it's not the typical interior for the 3-star hotel in Greece. Definitely yes. And look, it's might be even in 5-star hotel. So yes, so I would say boutique interior, and a hotel is the boutique itself because it just 48 rooms. And the distance to the beach, 200 meters. Definitely sunbeds and umbrellas. If our guests decide to rent it on the beach, it will be with the extra charge. So regarding the room types, we have double, we have triple, and we have family room open plan with the maximum capacity for adults. The next one, so now we have approached to the quite wide segment that now is not now. I would say the last 5, 6, 7 years is being developed very extensively. Yes, definitely, very extensively. It's the segment of the hotel which we can describe like for the emotion seekers. Sometimes we can call it like atmospheric hotels or the hotels, boutique hotels. So what is the common characteristics, unique, I would say selling points for those hotels? Mainly they are in the center of the resorts. So it means they are surrounded by the touristic infrastructure with cafe, nightclubs, brand shops, and so on. It means that our guests can combine the resort facilities and the city vibes. So they feel themselves around some atmospheric ambience. What else? It's a boutique hotels. Mainly they have not big room numbers. For example, 50, 70, maximum up to 100 rooms. What else? Such kind of the hotels, you see, Artemis and the next, which I will describe, they are nestled, they are located in Chersonissos. Or the same, we can transfer all the hotels which located, for example, in Bali area, where we will travel today soon, or in Rethymno area. What else? This kind of hotels, they try to create the special atmosphere, the special lifestyle. Already, who was the participant of the webinar which we conducted together with our DMC partner for Cyprus, you already definitely heard about this concept lifestyle. When the hotel when the hotel, any hotel, is not just a waltz, just the meal or day or evening animation program. When any hotel which included in this concept, they have the aim task, they have aim to create specific, unique experience for the guests. Not only feed them, not only turn down the bed, not only to answer all the questions, but to create some specific atmosphere and to give them definitely some unique experience. It can be based on the music which they switch on during the day. It can be with some design of the rooms, like we have seen in Roxani, in some activities which they run during the day, and so on. So each hotel, they create something else. So I am sure that I will not, I have already shared with you what Lifestyle Hotels is, and we will now talk about the hotel. So Artemis Hotel, it's approximately 150 meters from the beach. It's the sandy beach of Chersonissos. Who knows Chersonissos? You know that it's absolutely vivid, alive, full of life resort, city resort with a lot of hotels, and it's just, if I'm not mistaken, up to 54 rooms. It's a modern style, everything you know in the last tendency, with a wood, cotton, minimalistic style. Room which we have here in Artemis Hotel, it's double, triple, and family room. Yes, for sure, family rooms. And it's just all inclusive. So let's say it's just value for money. Sunbeds and umbrellas will be with the extra charge. If Artemis Hotel is just across the road, now we see the Kalua Boutique Hotel. You see breakfast and half board. So Artemis was all inclusive. Here we see just the breakfast and half board. And it's adults only with the age limit 15 years old and upper. So you see the hotel is the primary beach location. So it means automatically that mainly all room types, they have front sea view, or side sea view, which our guests receive automatically. So it's definitely for couples, for solo travelers, for the group of friends. For me, it's definitely amazing hotel because it's extremely atmospheric and designed hotel. I will show you. Kalua Boutique is the beach bar which belongs to the Kalua Hotel itself. So it's the part of the hotel infrastructure. So you see, you can imagine yourself sitting here with a glass of, let's say, fresh juice or Prosecco, or up to you, what you would like to keep in your arm. Next, so we see here the pool, and definitely absolutely modern, contemporary style of the rooms, Kalua Boutique. And as you see, side sea view or front sea view, you see now. I know that definitely for Romanian market, all-inclusive is not the part of the obligations, and a lot of Romanian customers, guests, they prefer half-board, for example. So Kalua Boutique is a good decision and a great option. Harma Boutique, very close to the atmosphere to Kalua Boutique, just the meal type which they provide is half-board. Harma Boutique is 50 meters from the beach. It's not a primary beach location, just 50 meters across the road. Several buildings. It's again one of the bestseller of JoinUp. All markets definitely admire these hotels like Kalua and the previous ones. They have room basement. Basement, it's the like half with no balcony and no terrace. They have side sea view and front sea view rooms, gym, and definitely look. When we see about this segment like atmospheric, motion seeker hotels, lifestyle, you see that immediately very unique design and interior inside of the rooms. So all these hotels, they have common points, and so they have everything for the happy vacation, definitely. And unfortunately, they have everything, but they have only 99 rooms, which are spread through 6 buildings. Harma Boutique is Harma Boutique doesn't declare that this hotel just for adults, but they don't support any facilities for the kids. The next one, so we left now Chersonissos and we moved to Guvis Bay. Guvis Bay is approximately 17-18 kilometers on the east from Iraklio. Guvis Bay across the road. Guvis Bay very close with the mentally, with the idea to the previous hotels which I have described. Just it's a bigger number of the rooms. It's a bigger and more spacious area, because just keep in the mind that those hotels which you described, for instance, they just nestle in the middle of the resort. Guvis Bay is outskirts, so it means it gives possibility to have a big area. That's why this hotel, Guvis Bay, it's 4-star all inclusive. They have a green lawn which is used usually for the yoga lessons, for some Pilates, for some day sport activities, and so on. Absolutely contemporary style of the rooms, double trip family rooms. Look at this. This one of the bestseller, sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach with the extra charge if they rent sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach. So these photos from the library of the hotel, what I shoot, yes, unfortunately, it's just 89 rooms. Yes, I was mistaken, just not even 100. And yes, I just would like to return probably, and just to show you that hotel has a green lawn between the building and between the beach. So who would like to lay on the grass, who would like to put a poof, because they put sunbeds on this green lawn, is a great opportunity to observe the sea, to have panoramic view of the sea, and to enjoy the day. So the next one is Peninsula Resort and Spa. It's definitely it's slightly different policy, because hotel on the hill, you see, hotel gives possibility to commute to get 3 different beaches. All of them, the natural beaches with the sandy beach, sunbeds and umbrellas with the extra charge. The cost of the set is €3 per sunbed and umbrella. Peninsula Resort, one of the bestseller. Hotel have a lot of rooms with the panoramic sea view, different room types, water slides, mini club, playground. Yes, despite the fact that the first look, if, for example, you are not acquainted with the Peninsula Hotel and for you it's a new name, just trust me, and definitely I would convince you that it's one of the bestseller, because of great opportunity for the food and beverage, for the meal option. It's a very generous buffet where predicted everything. It's a very high standard of the services. So this 4-star hotel combines a lot of benefits, even above which exceed the standard of the 4-star hotel. So it's the interior of the rooms, and it's located in the area of Agia Pelagia. Agia Pelagia, probably you remember, thanks to Out of the Blue Capsis Resort. So it's the same area. So, and this floating breakfast, which can be served for the rooms which have swim-up rooms or the private pool. Peninsula Resort. So we have definitely 3 beaches. We have a wide typology of the room, started from the double mountain view, finalizing family suite for the 4 parks. We have main restaurant, 2 a la carte restaurant, 4 bars, 3 outdoor pools, indoor pool, and so on, so on, so on. The next one is the Porto Greco village. We again return to Chersonissos. You see, it's the almost primary beach location just across the narrow road. It's hotels which counts, if I'm not mistaken, more than 10 buildings. So, and all room typology, they're spread through these buildings. So we have standard mountain view, we have deluxe Aegean. After the renovation, we have family 1 bedroom, we have family 2 bedroom, we have family sliding door. So definitely very wide typology of the rooms. Now we have for the June arrivals 27% of discount. Unfortunately, Romanian market starts the flight program mainly from June. Just OTP, just AutoPay starts from the 23rd of May. So our guests who arrive from AutoPay, they will be lucky because for all May arrivals, they get 35% discount. So it will be definitely a mistake if we don't use this a great opportunity. Well, Porto Greco, one of the bestseller for among the 4-star hotel, all inclusive, nestled in Chersonissos, and one like we had in Kalua Bar. Here in Porto Greco. Porto Greco has its own very famous beach bar with the name Scorpio, which divided for 2 places, one for the youth with, let's say, the same matching music and the poof, and the second part, I would say, for the older guests with jazz, blues music during the day. So everyone can find, let's say, left or right side up to their internal feeling, if they need to go to the youth or they need to go to the some, let's say, a little bit ager customers. So it's what I have described. It's for the ager customers. So here we see the interior of the standard rooms. It's the standard rooms, and since we have a lot of rooms, different room types, so each one has a different interior. So it's a deluxe Aegean. After you see, it's a slightly boho style after the renovation. Next one, Polis. Again and again, I express my love to the hotel Polis. It's 50 meters from the beach, from the sandy beach, sunbeds and umbrellas with the extra charge. Very high quality of the standards, meals, services, room, everything. Definitely, it's like the previous, it's unbeatable choice. It's if we choose Polis. So if we choose Polis, now I need to make a remark that if we find a room now in June, because the sales started from autumn, and a lot of admirers, a lot of lovers of this hotel Polis. So you will be quite lucky if you find the rooms in Polis. But however, let's try a chance. So a main bar, we have pool bar. It's the atmospheric a la carte restaurant. Can be served during the day, but here we saw it's like extended part of main restaurant where will be served breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So, and definitely very, I would say, rich buffet. Yes, rich buffet. Yes, it is. all rooms are quite spacious. For example, standard room has the surface 27 square meters, and family room has a surface 42 square meters, something close to that. So everyone feels them absolutely comfort. And unfortunately, just 75 rooms. Can you imagine? Just 75 rooms. But because they are nestled in the Chersonesos, they don't let themselves to extend the area how they want. Now, we approach to the other philosophy, to the other segment. It's Airy Beach, Airy Village, and Sun Bay. So I would say that those hotels, it's the first answer on the question which can be asked by our guests. What we might recommend among the budget, let me accent the budget, family-oriented product. So now let's to be 100% honest, even 100% and 5% honest, and let's give absolutely objective characteristic of the product. So Airy Beach, Airy Village, and Sun Bay, 3 hotels which compose one area. They don't have a mergers between them. Walking on the area, you can visit all of them. So Airy Village is in the middle. Sun Bay on the left side. It's the most new part of the complex because it was started, the building construction, in the COVID period. Yes, 2020, and then they have completed it by 2022. So, and the Airy Beach. So the difference between Airy Beach and Airy Village, because Airy Beach is the main building, and Airy Village mainly it's like several buildings and not just one. So this complex has a big sandy beach and one big artificial beach. It's the first one, sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge. So let's count honestly the benefits and the advantage of the complex. So location with sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge. The second, it's in the middle of Chersonesos. So it means our guests can go out from the complex and immediately find themselves in the center of Chersonesos. The second point, aqua park and water slides, mini club, playgrounds, green areas, sunbeds and umbrellas. The second point, the fourth point is I need to admit and to draw your attention that hotel provides very good meal quality. Believe me, I visit last 2025 season Crete minimum 7-8 times during the season, and we have visited complex area. It can be proud of the quality. For example, they have a rich buffet. For example, during the day, we have visited different 4-star hotels and even 5-star hotels. And when at the end of the day, we got complex area, and we were definitely surprised by the varieties, by the richness of the buffet. So just keep in your mind that the meal type, we never received the claiming about the lack of the food. A lot of different and the same, for example, type of the meal can be presented by the several variants. But let's say not but, and what we can put like quite of the weakness, just one point, that the rooms are not modern. I mean, we cannot compare with the rooms of Artemis, Porto Greco, and Kalua, and so on, so on. The rooms are quiet. are quite modest and not modern, but they are clean. So if, for example, guests would like to receive some contemporary design inside of the rooms, they will not get it. But it's the truth. So we have much more benefits comparing with the other reality. But they are cleaned, they are well kept, and so on. So I do believe that I was completely honest with you. So they have kids facilities, they have aqua park, they have mini club, mini disco, kids menu, they have everything, they have gym. Oh, so it's the main restaurant and this family room, bunk bed, or we call it like quadruple garden view, quadruple sea view. So you see, it's definitely not contemporary style, but it's very convenient. It's 100%. It's the rooms of Sunbay. You see, it's the same style, but it looks quite more modern. So now we are in the east part of Crete, and we will look at the slide which belongs to Mistral Mare. So Mistral Mare is a completely different philosophy. Mistral Mare is for the clients who is calm seeking, who is looking for the know of this hustle and bustle, who would like to be in calmness, who would like to sit on the balcony, on the terrace, and just observe this magician, this mesmerizing sea view. Mistral Mare, like Polis, it's one of the bestsellers who is kicked out, sold out, or let's say starting to be sold. One of the first starting from as soon we open the sales from autumn for the next season. So let's now talk about the unique selling points of this hotel. You see, Mistral Mare, all inclusive. So the first objective point is it's nestled, it's located in the middle of nowhere. No one cafe, restaurant, bar, shops, no one village is close to Mistral Mare. So nothing is around of the hotel. No, nothing is surrounding the hotel. So hotel is hotel built on the, you see, on the slope, on the hill. That's why hotel has a definitely amazing, mesmerizing sea view. If I can count how many, let's say, mesmerizing, stacked, speechless view I can recall, so Mistral Mare is one of those, definitely, yes. So hotels on the hill, our guests can reach the beach by foot. Yes, but it's not, let's say, so long distance, believe me. What room types? It's the, you see, it's the panorama with ideal entrance to the sea, sunbeds and umbrellas with the extra charge. Mistral Mare, in my perception, it's mainly for couples, for the adults, for the solo travelers. Hotel doesn't declare that the adults only, but at the same time, they don't provide any facilities for kids. You see a lot of panoramic view, a lot of areas which are automatically give possibility to admire the sea. So in the room types, we have mountain view, we have sea view, we have the special wing with the superior, golden superior wing with the panoramic sea view. So it's the room interior, something like that. So we have sauna, we have hammam, but the main role, I would say, the main star of this movie is definitely sea. The main role belongs to the sea. This is the point. So just 100 rooms, the last renovation 2020. And again, we would be lucky if we find the room now. So all hotels which I describe you now, it's the guarantees of join up. It's some of them are our exclusivities mainly, and let's shift to another one. So Talia Beach. Now we are in the area of Bali Village. Bali Village. It's one of the most unbeloved area. It's some kind of the cove, because this gulf is surrounded by the mountains, and our hotels are constructed on the different levels of this hill. So, and that's why we receive some idea about the amphitheater. It seems like we are in the theater, and we like visitors who look at the sea. So we have, for example, the parterre, the first level, like where Talia Beach is located. Talia Beach is 3-star hotel, all-inclusive. You see, it's the primary beachfront location with a green area, sunbeds and umbrellas with the extra charge. It's a bungalow style green area. You see, a great, amazing meal quality. All rooms double, triple family. A small water slide. It's for the toddler. It's just like for me. Yes, and quite modest interior. You see, it looks like the style like airy complex, but I would say that it doesn't stop anybody when they choose Talia Beach, because we are talking about the microcosm of Bali area. Because microcosm, I mean that this small resort like Bali, it combines everything: nightclubs, shops, a rent car, restaurant, tavernas, everything. Well, definitely, but at the same time, since this resort Bali is looks like a separate empire, a separate village, but it is a separate because of this special geographical characteristics, because it's a gulf which is surrounded by the hill. So it means like a separate microcosm, small separate universe. So it's the first prime location, like it's the illustration of the green area, and just again and again, just 100 rooms. So at the same resort, Bali Mare, but if Talia Beach is the first level to the sea, Bali Mare is on the hill. But for me, it's like the style of the Italian villa, because they used a lot of materials which usually are being used during the construction of Italian villas. It's a lot of wood. It's you see, it's a cobbled or a pebbled road. It's a lot of marble. It's a lot of trees. Some arc, which, let's say, fully covered by the greenery. So it's definitely some kind of the atmosphere. It's a main restaurant, which the panoramic sea view. We have Bali Mare. It's a value for money. It's again one of the best sellers which we have. Double, triple family rooms. We have family room open plan, and we have family room with the sliding door, if I am not mistaken. Yes, panoramic sea view and quite atmospheric ambience. Yes, like it is. You see, it's not the primary beach location, it's on the hill. That's why we can enjoy, we can savor the panoramic view which we have. And can you imagine, it's just 48 rooms. 48 rooms. Well, I do know that you Trulis apartments, it's not already our, because if we described Bali Mare and Talia Beach like our guarantees, secure allotment, so Trulis is just a classical allotment contract, but it's one of the most demanded product in Bali area, along with the previous ones. So Trulis Apartments. It's apartments which a little bit higher, like I would say a little bit higher than Talea Beach. You see, it's a slightly boho style with a panoramic view, different room types. We have classic studio, we have classic apartment. So it means that all room types equipped with a kitchen corner. We have superior, this is superior and deluxe rooms. It means that superior studio, superior apartment, superior and deluxe, they after the full renovation. And you see here, it's the boho style, a boho style, so admirable by our customers. Yes, and just me remind you that it's just 3-star hotel, just 3-star hotel, but it looks like a 5-star for sure. So Trulis Apartments, the meal type, if for example you skip this information, I will pronounce it again. It's just breakfast. Yes, and just unfortunately just 72 rooms, 80 meters from the sandy beach, and you see the typology of the rooms, 2 outdoor swimming pool, and so on. So Trulis Apartments, it's like who is seeking for the wow effect, who is seeking for the emotions, who is, let's say, Instagram person, and definitely, but all areas, Mistral Mare, which we already talked about, Bali area, and a lot of Chersonesos hotels, is definitely the absolutely Instagrammable things. Bali Beach and Sofia Village. We are still in Bali area. It's one of the bestseller 3-star hotel, all inclusive. So if you look now, like drone view, helicopter view, you cannot see details which make difference. So in my perception, it's like Polis, it's like Mistral Mare, it's like the rest of hotels which we talked about. It's one of the bestseller. And from the first look, it's quite hard to get why it's so popular. But as soon you enter the hotel, or as soon you spend the vacation there, you immediately turn into repeaters. Everything depends on the details. First of all, it's local, a lot of details which emphasize the local atmosphere. Vases, flowers, for example, the pumpkin. It depends on the season which the manager or the staff put on the stairs. So they create some unique atmosphere. So you see, we have several buildings, all of them, they compose one hotel, which we call Bali Beach and Sofia Village. Some of the buildings are more close to the beach, some of them on the hill, so it depends. Regarding the room types, we have double room mountain view, we have double sea view, we have studio, we have apartments. So studio apartments predict equipped kitchen corner, despite the fact that hotel works on half board. Only on half board. So it's again sandy beach, sunbeds and umbrellas if our guests rent them. It's with the extra charge, but you know how many ways we have to avoid it. So Bali Beach and Sofia Village. I will show you the rooms. You see, it's a quite modest. It's a classical style. Now, keep in mind what is the interior we have in Roxani Hotel in Amudara, which we described in the beginning of our meeting. So Bali Beach and Sofia Village. Atari Grand, yes, for sure, one of the bestseller. I don't know if it's necessary to describe. It's like Polis, Mistral Mare, it's a bestseller of the bestseller. It's on the hill. It's 150 to 100 meters from the sandy beach. Our hotel provides aqua park, modern rooms, a great quality and rich buffet. Day and evening animation program. It's completely new, and by the season 2026, it's supposed to be open the new building because it's not enough rooms for all visitors. So the aqua park definitely free of charge for the hotel guests. Yes, and different room types. Yes. Oh yeah. Next one, Mrs. Bali Paradise. It's our guarantee rooms, like Atali Grand. It's our guarantee rooms. Mrs. Bali Paradise. It's our guarantee rooms. Guarantee hotel. Pardon. I am talkative person today. So it's not the first line to the beach. It's just 150 meters to the sandy beach. Sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge. Since the hotel is a part of Mrs. Group, so it means that automatically they declare some very firm and strict ideas of the Mrs. concept. But before I start to describe this unique Mrs. points, I would like to give you idea where Mrs. Bali Paradise is, where it's located, and some geographical and some constructive characteristics. Well, so it's not the first line, but it's a quite spacious area. It's on the one of the level of this hill, several buildings, very green area, a lot of privacy zones where our guests can put, for example, sunbeds and umbrellas. They can put a poof, so they can spend in, let's say, among the trees, among the garden, some time with the guests, with the friends, with the family, or alone in some kind of the privacy. So it means it's a big green area. By the season, yes, it's a great entrance to the beach, entrance to the sea. So, yes, this is the view of reception after the full renovation. So you see it's admirable boho style. Above that, they fully renovated main pool with surrounding zones, sunbeds and umbrellas. So definitely green area. It's water slides, like kids facilities on the area of the hotel. Yes, and they have several room types. So here you see the standard garden view, the same sea view, pardon. I mean the interior, the same for standard garden view and standard side sea view and standard sea view. By the season 2026, they have made renovation for superior rooms. See, here you see superior garden view. The same interior will be for superior sea view and side sea view and family room. So we're talking about the up to 10 room categories and all superior rooms after the renovation. And it's fully matching to the style of reception, the entrance hall, which we have seen on the slide before. Regarding the Mrs. Bali Paradise concept, Mrs. So you know the Mrs. It's very well known, beloved concept. So they have very firm and strict conditions which Mrs. follow. The first is the kids facilities. So mini club with animation program, with it's like obligatory with kids menu, and not only animation but educational programs. The second point is water slides, then teenager facilities and teenager club, then sport facilities. So they care not only about the family happy vacation, they care about the, let's say, the feet of the guests, if, for example, the guests themselves would like to care about their feet and their shape. Oh, well, sport facilities, wide sport facilities. Then definitely the main accent they make on the food and beverage. Above the main restaurant, they have a lot of a la carte restaurant, Peruvian, Chinese, food street. What else? I mean the world food street, like Mediterranean, Israeli, and so on, Levantian, and all this Mediterranean. What else? Above the, let's say, a great variety of the buffet, they propose vegan, vegetarian, and yes, some compensation, because they propose creperie, they propose chocolaterie, they propose in Italian language gelaterie. Yes, so ice cream, creperie, and so on, and definitely some barbecue. So it means up to the guest choice what they prefer. They prefer to enjoy everything, or still to keep, let's say, the conscientious approach to the food with vegan or vegetarian, up to the guest. So they provide everything what is aiming to make our guests happy. Next one, Mistral Bay. Mistral Bay, very similar. It's our guarantee as well, like Mistral Mare. It's the same management and the same owner, but a little bit different, slightly different concept. Mistral Bay is the hotel which is just 70 meters from the Agios Nikolaos. Agios Nikolaos is 75 kilometers on the east side of Crete. Yes, some of our colleagues, I mean our our industry, tourism industry, they prefer, for example, Agios Nikolaos to Chania or Rethymno. It depends on the perception. So Mistral Bay is just 70 meters from meters, not kilometers, meters from Agios Nikolaos across the road. It's a very similar concept with the Chersonissos Hotel, because it combines, it blends. There is a facility of resort and the city vibe. I will show you. You see, it's with the restaurant on the roof. It's the pool on the roof. The quality of the beach, it's a pebble, not sandy. It's a pebble beach with extra charge sunbeds and umbrellas, and completely renovated rooms. I like it a lot. I like this style. It's some kind of the blend between the classical and the boho style. You see, it's like a beige color with the last tendency in the interior, where you see cupboard without the doors. So it means it gives extra. It's the it gives a feeling about the extra space. Let's say extra space. Tea coffee facilities, half board. It's the meal type. Half board. You see, it's here the olive color. I would say the green olive color. So again, Mistral Bay, one of the bestsellers. The next one, Galini Sea View, it's our guarantee hotel, which is 120 kilometers, not meters, kilometers on the west part. It's behind the Rethymno, it's the Chania area. It's value for money. It's the 5-star hotel, which constructed in the shape, in the idea of the ship. You see, it's like a different deck. By the season 2026, they need to renovate reception. They need common zones. So the main restaurant on the upper deck, and the highest deck is the Chinese restaurant. So they have water slide, they have mini club, and the distance to the beach approximately 150-200 meters. Sunbeds and umbrellas with extra charge. Among the 5-star hotels with all-inclusive, it will be the most affordable. Might be the most affordable. Among the 5-star hotel all-inclusive. So as soon you put filter 5-star all-inclusive, Galini Sea View should be the first option which will be proposed to you. So definitely it's not the boutique hotel. It's not some kind of the unique interior characteristics or something. It's value for money. If our clients are looking for the 5-star hotel, all-inclusive, with different restaurants, a la carte, which is included all-inclusive program, water slides, mini club, and so they're looking for the 5-star hotel, definitely the Galini Sea View, and I need to admit, if our clients are not so demanded, for example, for demanded clients, we have the other options, but we need to agree it will ask absolutely different money to be paid. If our, let's say, demand, our expectations are higher, then we are ready to pay. So the room type which we propose to our guests is the main building side sea view. So it means automatically our main building side sea view, our guests receive partial sea view. Yes, the next one. It will be the last, our guarantee hotel, which I included in the presentation today. And we then talk about the most popular on the Romanian market allotment hotels. Don't be afraid. I've just added several, the most beloved by our colleagues hotels, just maybe again to immerse you in the ambience of Crete. Yes, and for me as well. Yes, it's a good chance to spend, even in my mind, virtually, to spend these hours together with you in Crete. Well, so let's return to portfolio, hotel portfolio. And now we are on the south part of Crete. We are supposed to swim in Libyan Sea, or the second name African Sea, because if it's no dust, if for example it's no any mist, we can see the north part of Africa if we're quite lucky. So here we are in the Plakias area, and we talk about the Sokol Hotel. Sokol Hotel, it's the hotel which consists of several buildings. It's just approximately 300 meters from the beach. If our guests decide they go by foot, sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge on the beach, or they can use a shuttle bus in according to timetable, which it's let's say tickled on the reception. So it means they can use the shuttle or they go by foot. So, but for me, 300 meters, it's nothing, definitely nothing. So we have double, triple, and quadruple rooms. So it means that the rooms with open plan, and it's definitely value for money. For example, the guests who are seeking for the calmness, who would like to spend their vacation in Chersonesos, in Rethymno, definitely would like to be focused on their internal life, or who would like to spend and to explore, I would say, even to explore south part of Crete, because north part of Crete is well known. But what about the south part of Crete? So, for example, if they're repeaters and they're the adepts of Crete destination, so if they ask, okay, my dear Ramona, I'd like to spend my vacation again in Crete. Please find for me something different. I already been there, please propose me something different. So Sokol Hotel, it might be a good solution for them. It's a new area, and you look at the island. You see, it's not a lot of greenery on the area. It's value for money. It's the hotel which has been opened quite recently. So for kids facility, they have playground. Yes, they have playground. That's all. So now Rethymno Palace, well-known hotel, beloved hotel. It's again very close to Banana Moon, the hotel which we started our presentation with. It's the first line, primary beach location. It's I don't know even if I need to describe it. Maybe I just added it because it's our secure allotment and because it's my pleasure to talk about this hotel, but it's the Rethymno Palace, 5-star, all-inclusive, primary beach location, sunbeds and umbrellas free of charge, room which we propose mountain view, side sea view, a great service, high standard, a la carte restaurants above the main restaurant, fix gym room, sauna, hammam, spa, everything. So it's unbeatable answer on the let's say on the request of the good 5-star hotel on all inclusive. And again, it's 229 rooms, everything what we have, sauna, hammam, yes, and for kids we have playground and children's pool, babysitter on request. Yes, one outdoor saltwater pool, just for your information, but it's you see it's just several steps to the beach, and one indoor freshwater swimming pool. So it's look, it seems like we have endless list of our guaranteed secure allotment. So Star Beach Village, it's the hotel which family oriented. It's the hotel which I'm sure you well know quite well, and you book and sell it. It's the hotel in Chersonissos, composed of 2 parts. The first one contains aqua park, green lawns with some activities, and the second part is the administrative part with cottage, buildings, main restaurant, a la carte restaurant, bars, and so on. So definitely it's one of the most popular hotels for the clients who would like to find the hotel oriented, exceptionally oriented for the family vacation, because of the menu, because of the aqua park, because of the animation program for kids, for teenagers, foam parties. So hotel doesn't stop. Animation program starting from the morning until the midnight. So it's very active, a very active vibe. So yes, you see, it's a different about the aqua park. So standard room in Star Beach can host 4 parks, and the family room can host up to 6 parks. Just for your information, if you have, for example, a big families. Well, Litos Beach and Water Splash. My darling, my dear colleagues, my dears, definitely one of the best sellers, our secure allotment, sandy beach, a lot of buildings, a lot of water slides for different ages, a lot of pools, different shape, animation program, greener area. So I don't know what we can add, because it's like, well, it's like by default, it's one of the most popular hotels and most demanded. You see, a lot of wide typology of the rooms, a great entrance to the beach, a lot of food and beverage outlets included in the all-inclusive program, and a numerous number of pools, definitely, and so on. All-inclusive program, and started from the, I don't know, garden view and finalizing the junior suite seafront with private pool, something like that. So definitely, hotel has its own tennis academy. Yes, and a lot of sport facilities. I like it a lot. I like it definitely. I am adept of those hotels. So, Creta Maris water slides. I do believe that you like this hotel as well. So, this hotel starts Chersonissos area. It's not in the middle of Chersonissos. It's just in the beginning of the area. That's why It has so spacious area, 2 main buildings, a lot of bungalows, spacious area. Hotel constructed quite recently aqua park, so hotel has its own aqua park. A big conventional center, just for your information, which can adopt at the same time, if I'm not mistaken, more than 1,500 delegates. For me, it's hotel was celebrating 2025 50 years old. So, but hotel doesn't stop his improvement and his developing. So they make renovation, they make update every year, yearly. So you see it's the aqua park and a lot of different restaurants, a greenery for the convenience of the guests, because this hotel is, I would say, one of the most demanded on the west part of Europe, among the German market, UK market, Scandinavian market. So, and they have provided last year the special zone for the adults only. And so they have winery, or they have winery, they have bowling, they have crècherie. You cannot imagine any facilities what might be not included in the hotel characteristic. Everything, they have football, tennis court, spa, everything, amphitheaters, and definitely look now at the style of in the interior. It's a great, it's, I would say, blessed combination between the local details of the Cretan village, which definitely it's a vintage style with contemporary facilities. Definitely it feels amazingly. Look, it's everything definitely in the style. It's a vintage style which they keep amazingly. I'm definitely adept of the hotel. So they have everything what might come in our mind. Creta Maris, I see they have a wine cellar, expensive, including the services, seafront rooms, adult, Creta. So they work under the improvement non-stop. I like, and definitely for the beach. For the beach, I know one of the most beloved, admirable hotels on the Romanian market. So I don't know what I can add. That it's the same philosophy like Creta Maris. They improve their facilities from year to the year. It's amazing sandy beach. It's the aqua park. I would say a mini aqua park with 7 water slides surrounded by the eucalypts. It's white typology of the rooms. It's yes, they have made a renovation. They have made a renovation of the main pool, so with the surrounding zones, like in the middle of Bali Paradise. Yes, this is the differences. I just put here the pictures of El Greco, because El Greco, for us, it's like a Spain artist, but he was born in Fodele. Fodele, where located is our hotel. So you see a lot of zones for the privacy. Our water slides, our main restaurant. I don't know what I can say. We can just look and enjoy all these details. Yeah, it's the owner is a woman, and I'm sure that you need to agree with me when the owner, or for example, the general manager is a woman, so you always can feel a difference. So it's everything is throughout thought about the details. So it means all details are predicted. So we're talking about the details. Main restaurant, yes, kids club, menu, animation program, and here we can see different room types. Not so even different room types. They can even have different names, definition: zebra, flamingo, sun room, poppy room, and so on. Look, sunroom, pomegranate room, zebra room, flamingo room. Oh, yes. And my dear colleagues, the last one, I cannot, just cannot let myself not include it, Akasha Beach Resort. It's, again, we returned in our mind to Chersonesos. It's across the road. It's the hotel, absolutely atmospheric, with a quite complex definition of the rooms. For me, it's for use for couples, for solo travelers in the middle of Chersonesos, with absolutely, you see, it's the view. It's the view from the beach, how it looks outside. Yes, we have front sea view, we have sea view, we have pool view, rooms, sunbeds and umbrellas on the beach free of charge, different restaurant. Since hotel is, you have seen on the previous photos, it's like a slightly on the hill, like on the upper level. So because of that, you see the pool on the higher level. Thanks to that, they have a great panoramic sea view. Yes, the main restaurant and the rooms, absolutely. So it's one of the 5-star hotels, which I would say atmospheric, boutique, Instagram, what else? Wow effect hotel, which we can propose to our guests. My dear colleagues, it seems it was the last slide which I shared with you. In case you have some questions, I return to you, because even you wrote to me, I was not able to read it because I was just focused on the slide. So I open chat, and in case you have some questions, I'm here to answer on your questions.
Thank you, Evgenia. You send us a lot of wonderful information. You make me reminder about my last holiday in Crete.
Yeah.
And indeed, on my last holiday, after I've seen all the north part of the island, I went in the south, in Plakias and Preveli, and was very, very nice.
Lucky you, madam. Yes, you see, it's something very like, it's a different planet. You should,
Yeah.
it's like a different planet, some kind of the like some moon landscape. Can you?
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, yes, like moon landscape. Yes. So.
And the water was warm, comparing
Yes,
with the north part. The water coming from the sea was
equator.
very hot.
Yes,
coming from
equator,
Africa,
because the equator is much closer. So I just would like to remind you, in case you have any ideas about our further meetings, or you would like to get some detailed information about other hotels, or let's say to specify other topics, for example, to make the accent on the family-oriented hotels or luxurious segment hotels. So we are here at your disposal. I see that some question probably, because it's the Romanian language. Ramona, can you translate it?
Yes, somebody is asking for the webinar record. It will be uploaded on a channel. I will advise later when it will be ready. So of course you can have the record of this webinar.
Yes, nice. As well, we have in a written form unique selling points for each hotel, mainly for each hotel, which I have described today. So in case you need it, to put it in the communication with the customers, if you support some social media, I mean our colleagues. So we will be more than happy to share it with you.
So please be free to ask questions if you have any.
Probably I was quite transparent.
Of course,
that's why.
yeah.
Yes, my darling. And the second, because our participants are well known about Crete, so for them it just was a great chance to return to Crete and just refresh knowledge about the sub hotels. So in case we don't have any questions, so let me wish you a great season. Great. Galini Sibiu, what percentage of the guests at this hotel are Romanian tourists? You know, quite high percent. Quite high. Galini Sibiu, Miss Valentina, thank you for the questions. For the question, yes, Galini Sibiu, I need to admit, one of the most popular five-star hotel all-inclusive on the Romanian market. So if, for example, we count the general percentage, because Galini Sibiu, we keep like a guarantee several years in a row. So I would say that probably the 50% belongs to the Romanian market. Yes, among the rest. I mean, so we have a Baltic market, we have Ukrainian, we have Moldavian, we have Polish market. So this is so definitely the Galini Sibiu, it's quite popular and demanded product for the Romanian market.
Yes. The other question is about 2 or 3 hotels that have cabanas on the beach.
Cabanas on the beach. Regarding the cabanas on the beach, look, definitely it's Creta Maris. Definitely it's Fodele Beach. So what else we might, since we have described today a lot of hotels which are located in Chersonesos or like Mistral Mare, so these hotels just don't predict such kind of the beach services, and this point is mainly belong to the luxurious hotels. For example, like Greek Hotel Amirandes, Greek Hotel Creta Palace, which have very spacious beach area, and in accordance with the standard of the 5-star luxury hotel, they need, let's say, they need to have it. They need to predict it, I would say. So it might be like by default point of the 5-star luxury hotels. Yes, mainly. But you know that on some beaches, for example, on some beach, we have a lot of Sun Beach Club, for example, Sun Beach Club, which, let's say, don't belong to the hotels. It's like a private business which propose this gazebo on the beach. But it's like independent gazebo, you know, like independent. I do hope I gave the answer. It was it was quite complex, but I did it. Yes. It depends on. So.
So,
Miss Nicoletta, thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, very helpful. Yes, I'm here, definitely here to be maximum helpful. This is my main task, my main target, to be maximum helpful.
It was very helpful.
Thank you so much.
And
thank you so much.
Thank you for the presentation.
Yes.
Thanks to our colleagues for joining our meeting today. So I wish you a good season, lot of bookings, and see you on our next webinar next week. Will be Antalya webinar on Tuesday. So I hope you will join as well for
Yeah.
the
Take care.
next one.
Take
Thank
care.
you, Colin.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Evgenia.
Bye bye.